Indie News with Bo and Comicbookman. Cue it up.
Coming up next is Indie News number 89. It's an all-image and a little bit more update. And in it, we have stories on Robert Kirkman and Nick Spencer's upcoming project. It's sort of like King of Kings, but with thieves. We'll get to all that. Also, we've got a new direction for Invincible over at Image, an all-image update. We've also got a story by the team that was on the Cosmic Adventures of Supergirl over at DC, but it's not a kid's book, kids. We've also got the return of Tom Judge, and First Comics is coming back. That's the end more. All that and more coming right up after this.
Answering the call of the Indie Comics. Independent Comic Book News, episode 89, Damage Day Parade.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
Indie News.
Indie News. Indie News is coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone, including all of my Image comics. That's right, this is an all-image and a little bit more update edition of Indie News. And our first story up involves Robert Kirkman and Nick Spencer. They've got a brand new Image series coming up called
Thief of Thieves.
Thief of Thieves.
It'll be drawn by Sean Martinborough. It'll debut in February of 2012. Now,
that's coming up.
Kirkman and Spencer are not going to be writing every arc, but they have the series plotted out because, well, Kirkman's working on other stuff. And Nick Spencer's...
What could he possibly be working on?
He's got Invincible, he's got Walking Dead, he's got the TV show. Yeah. You know, Nick Spencer's working on a whole bunch of stuff over at Marvel, and so... They can't write every issue.
They can't write every issue.
They can't.
But they're going to try.
They got to sleep.
They're going to try. They're going to try. And that's all that matters.
Sean Martinborough's getting a lot of work lately.
Thief of Thieves.
Thief of Thieves is about a master thief.
Yeah. Who steals?
Who steals.
Stuff.
Thieves.
He is the best thief in the world.
Well, you know, Thief of Thieves, King of Kings. Got it.
He's the best. He's the best
of the best.
He's the top of the heap.
He
You know, there's a whole bunch of thieves, but right at the top, right at the pinnacle, is the Thief of Thieves.
He's the best there is at what he does.
We mentioned Invincible just half a tick ago. What's up with Invincible? I hear they're going to have a new direction.
There will be a new direction starting either early, it might happen in December 2011. It might happen in January 2012. It depends on how fast they get the book out. Now, original series artist Cory Walker is going to be drawing 85 and 86 because Kirkman likes to get the book to ship on a monthly schedule.
That'd be nice.
Radical concept, the monthly schedule.
Well, at Image, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Although they've been pretty good about their shipping this year.
Yeah.
2011, they've been pretty good about their shipping.
Except for Image.
You know, I can dump on Image a lot about shipping,
Image
but this has been a pretty good year.
Image United still isn't.
Well.
Miracles apparently don't
Thanks
always.
for remembering now.
Image United, what's that?
That's true.
What's that? Next story up, we've got... you take it. So it involves the Cosmic Adventures of Supergirl.
No, it doesn't. It involves the team behind the DC book, The Cosmic Adventures in the 8th Grade.
There you go.
Supergirl. Landry Walker, Eric Jones are doing an Image series called Danger Club, which will show the Earth under the protection of the sidekicks
Supergirl
of various superheroes. Because what happens is there's this big, huge galactic space battle, and all the adult heroes have to go off and fight the space battle, which leaves nothing but the kids who have to protect the Earth and are completely and totally unprepared for something like this.
Is this going to be an all-ages book?
No, it is not an all-ages book.
Well, I mean, Supergirl,
Supergirl was an all-ages book. They said no. They said they wanted people to go, yes, we can write things other than all-ages stuff, and this is not going to be all ages in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Top Cow did a character called Tom Judge. I think it was like a one-shot.
No. It was a 12-issue limited series.
It was 12 issues?
Yeah, it was the Rapture.
Okay. Tom Judge. Okay. Anyway, Tom Judge is coming back.
He's coming back. Actually, he's been popping up in Artifacts, which is no longer a limited series. Well, it is technically.
Oh, you're kidding.
The 13th issue being drawn by the guy Dale
Eaglesham.
No, not Dale Eaglesham. The guy who drew The Heap or whatever the hell that guy was.
Oh, okay.
Dale Keown. Dale Keown's drawing the 13th issue, but that doesn't mean it's over with because Ron Mars and Stepan Sejic, who were the team on Witchblade. The team on Witchblade.
Stepan Fetchit.
Their run's almost over. I mean, have you done the shipping yet?
What?
Witchblade 150 supposedly that's the end of their run.
I think that was last month.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the end of their run, but they're going to be moving on to do an ongoing Artifact series, which will involve Tom Judge and his sidekick Tilly Grimes and a whole bunch of other Top Cow characters. And they said the book's going to be spooky.
When I said last month, I meant for my ordering.
For the ordering,
It
yeah.
hasn't shipped yet.
Yeah,
our
I think
time,
146
so,
or
so don't
147.
freak, you haven't missed it.
Yeah, I think 147 came out.
Go off freak.
You got 3 more issues to go.
Unless, of course, you're watching this sometime in June of 2012.
Oh,
And then you missed it.
And you're so freak.
You blew
You missed it. You blew it. You had your chance.
I read it. It was excellent.
Plenty of freak late boy.
It
Last-
came with free cheese.
The last story we've got does not involve Image, as I said at the top. Image and more. This is the more. For those of you who live in Chicago, you know that the first comic book company to come out of Chicago, Indy comic book company, was First Comics. Mike Gold was in charge of
Mike
it.
Gold,
And, they-
Mike Science did the first digital book called Shatter, which really
shit.
sucked. But it was digitally. But it was done.
It was done digital in like 1981.
the early ages of
81, 82. So I mean, it was for considering that period, it was pretty good. It was crappy to look back on,
It
but
looked like crap and it read like crap.
But they also did Warp, which is based on a Sage play.
Actually, Warp was their biggest seller.
They also did Starjammers and a bunch of other stuff.
Grimjack and all those
Grimjack,
other things, yeah.
American Flag. That's
American
where American Flag
Flag,
came
yeah,
from.
that's where American Flag
came from. And what about First Comics?
They're still alive. Actually, First
Really?
Comics never went away. They've been publishing trades. You've got a couple of trades that first published this year. Yeah, but they haven't been doing any new books. So the first
News to me.
Comics-
Are they still called First Comics?
They're still called First Comics.
Okay.
They're still called First Comics.
News to me.
But the first thing they're going to be doing comic-wise is going to be a reprint of Bill Willingham's first published work, a Valeria the Insect Queen backup story that he drew for Warp. And Willingham said he'll probably be doing some new material for First. So First has announced they're going to be doing the Willingham thing. I think, Badger's coming back. And a couple other characters are coming back as well.
Yeah, Badger showed up at First also.
Yeah,
that was Badger's
there,
first home.
And I think I'm trying to remember what else. They got another book that's coming back as well. But Badger's like the number one thing.
Okay.
And they're back.
And that's it. We're done. We're
Grimjack?
finished right up here.
Grimjack. Well, yeah, but Grimjack.
Grimjack.
Grimjack was the other book, but they're not bringing it back.
Okay.
Grimjack's actually lived on. They've been publishing stuff.
Well, a lot of those characters have lived on. Warp hasn't gone anywhere since First, but just about everything else that First was involved in has gone on to do other things.
Yeah, IDW picked up Grimjack.
Yeah. Yeah. As I was saying, that's it. We're done. We're finished right out of here. We've got no more indie news, but you can go to the store's website, check out all the indie news that this man sends me. I post up, and where's it at? Go.
Sarah, tell us.
www.myalternatereality.com. Comic Book Man would love to hear any and all of your insane, awesome suggestions. The crazier, the better.
So, stop off at the store's website and check out all of the indie news that Bocepheus sends me that I post up. And until next time, this is, Comic Book Man.
This is Bo, and stop scaring Jeff.
Wake up. Bye!
The video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.